Alrighty, folks, we're still on our bridal and wedding series. It's wedding time, and we're going to do a table for you, and it's going to be an unbelievably beautiful wedding party head table right here on my take on home and garden. So first we're going to show you how we're laid out, your basic layout. You know, there's the wedding party faces everyone else. Now there's the bride and groom and the best man and his partner if she's in the wedding, mother-in-law, mom and dad, father-in-law, whatever you see, typically just who's in the wedding party. We have a table of 8. We don't want anybody in the front because this is the greeting side. Now that we got our layout, we're going to continue on with our centerpiece. I want to get those chargers on first. Now that shows me what I have left to work with. So as goofy as it's going to look, we're going to start out with this piece of pine because that's an oasis. Then I'm going to take this piece that's going to get us a little more height. Remember, this is our base. You're not going to see any of it when we're done. So we have one odd white height range. You'll do your center height. So this is a reference. So now you have 2 ferns. I'm going to lay these out just to give me the overall length that I want to have. Probably basically a hand away from center, or just tucking over onto that beautiful lace piece. Okay, now I want to get in some white candles, and we'll place them pretty tall, maybe one off of each center. This theme is all wedding, folks, and it's all about white on white on white. Here's some standard wedding pieces. A lot more of this than I thought. So I'm going to take one of those long pieces, tie in the candle with the center to the fern. Here's a curved piece. And of course, we're doing formal balance, so we want to, whatever we do on the left, we want to do on the right. We're not farmhouse today, we're not shabby chic, so formal white wedding is important here. Another long piece for the back to go in our main center. We got one large flower on the inside of the candle, and we can do that again. Now we have another one for the back side. Take this crescent piece and we're going to go under the hydrangea with that. See how we're filling in a bit. I've got a stem here with a rose and a ribbon, and I'm going to come out of, like it grew out of the centerpiece. So we came out of the centerpiece with a stem, and it's missing a rose, but we have them. So there's a rose. It's a lot of big white. We're going to come in, get those big pronounced open roses in the front. I'm going to use up what I have of those. So here's one to come off the slope side of our high piece. We'll do that again over here. This needs some balance. Little fill piece, big rose, big rose. Now I want to extend this outer end with a little bunch. We got white hydrangea, ivy, and berries, and we did that on both ends. We'll take hydrangea, an open rose, and a bud rose on that end. Now we're going to go, this is to help you think, we're going to go do that at the opposite end, the same exact pieces. That's how you're going to look so good. People are going to go, my gosh, she did that? Or he? You're kidding. Since when? I mean, you can do it. You can do your own piece and save a fortune. I highly recommend you put the money into good silk flowers. I'm not gonna put down and mention stores and have them mad at me, but you know the ones. That's not where to buy them. Now, some people would stop right here, but we're not done. I'm gonna take some of these oversized, extra large, put one on each side. Just start filling in. We're going to do that again. Now these are toward the back. Tuck in that stem. Keep it compressed away from the plates. I want to do that once more in the high middle. Just see how we're building a pyramid. And high middle, and we've curled that stem so it goes back into the piece, back into itself. It's not in anybody's way. You don't have to cut it. Get it in between the candle and the center, and so it'll stand up like that. With a little bend, we can do it. See how that pine works out? Costs nothing because you had it for Christmas. We're going to use it at Christmas, and it does exactly what we need. Now, in the South, we love our magnolia. I'm going to come here right by the candle. There's only 2 of these, and I'm going to use that incredible magnolia. You see how already a lot of our white flowers are just being used as a base, but it's going to be deep and rich in the end. It's springtime, so we still have crocus. You know, I like them. These are full and will lay flat. So I want to tuck them in around the bottom and give us almost a framed effect, right down to the end. Don't hide your fern, but just like it's visiting the fern. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna come up tall, because they're gonna fill in this and stay right there for us. I want to come to the end and put this on top to extend that and match now what we've used here. Okay, we're rolling. I've got this really magnificent super magnolia. There's only one of these. I'm gonna get her in the front. Because our lace piece comes out, we're going to come out with our flower a little bit. Because it's spring, we're going to use a nice lily. We're going to come off the end of the piece behind the candle. Now we have large lilies in our floor vases behind, but we're only going to use a couple in this, well, a couple big ones. Also, because gladiolas are so wedding-like, we're going to come off. This is going to be our end piece. And there's only 2 of these going in, and it's going to be pointing to victory. I have a little side vase over here that I'm going to use a couple things in there that would go with our main piece. We'll get back to our main piece. We have fruit blossoms. We have a little feathery bud case to use. We got those wonderful pink cheap roses we're going to put those over here. We're not going to have a ton of color in here, but I think we want a little. A wonderful poppy with a little hint of lavender in the face. Let's go with 2 of those just before the candle on each side. You want those to stay up a bit. They don't have to point to the front. If you tried to do that, everybody'd know it was not good. Let them point the way they lay and it'll look more realistic. Pull our color off, just our ever so light flavor. Get that in here. Want to go with these cabbage rose. Magnolia was single. We could do another single. And let's go right in front of, just past the candle. And we're going to do that again. Back up in here before the candle. And we have 2 more, the opposite end, before and after the candle. Oh, good. Is that combination? Okay, like we got away before, we got 1 left, so we're gonna, how do we get to use it? Well, we use it in the front, because we don't need to. You don't need 1 at each end if you put it in the front. 1 last little whammy. Beautiful looking calla lily in that color. Only 3 of these, so we're gonna go 1, 2 off each side, and the metal's gonna get the 3rd one. A little manipulating. Now I'm gonna boost that up with something. Okay, what do you see? Do we have enough color? Maybe. I think in this kind of a plain zone here, I'm going to come in the back. Not a big focal point, but just seen from the back, a little lavender in behind. Finish it up so all sides are full. Yeah, that needed to happen. And then we have a pink, because the bride is going to be back here looking at our work. And we'll go over these cabbage rose on top. I think a little highlighter coming out of the front end, front side. It references the candle. Back before, almost right at the candle. Alrighty, next. Now we're using a vintage Noritake plate called Green Hill. Just beautiful. Next, dinner napkin with a crystal napkin ring. Next, silverware. You know the drill. Dinner fork, salad fork on the left. Dinner knife, dinner spoon, dessert spoon, faces the other spoon, like it could come around and be next to it. Next, champagne glasses. And you want to use a special pair for the bride and groom that they can keep. The main glass is off the dinner knife. Dinner mints, butter mints, cocktail napkins, and plate. Who wouldn't mind that for a wedding head table? Oh yes, thank you, Jeebsy, old boy. Champagne. One at each end of the table. Make sure there's enough. I think we've got it. Next, we're gonna show you all around. Folks, this could be your wedding party's head table. You can follow us on Instagram at My Take on Home and Garden. As always, thanks to our wonderful subscribers. It keeps us going. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.